Luckily, I was able to experience Pixar's new original movie in 3D. This movie tells a story about a boy named Elio who unintentionally becomes the intergalactic ambassador of planet Earth after being abducted by aliens in order to make contact. Elio must develop new platonic relationships with strange alien creatures and solve a major intergalactic crisis. So, I saw Pixar's new original project titled Elio in theaters in 3D, which I stated earlier in the intro. And what do I have to say about it? It was great, unsurprisingly, and I am here to explain why it is, in my opinion. First off, the concept of a movie about a kid who accidentally gets abducted by aliens and being gifted as an intergalactic candidate sounds pretty nice. Although there are several nuggets of the execution being quite a bit broad, I think most of the scenes meet the premise pretty well, and I appreciate it. Second, to no one's surprise, the animation looks fantastic. I do not think the animation needs any further explanation whatsoever because this reason could easily apply to nearly every Pixar movie from time to time. Third, the characters are nicely well written. The title character, Elio Solis, has these unique personalities that can be described into not one, not two, but three adjectives, which are enthusiastic, profound, and, to some form of degree, misjudged. Also, Glorden is unapologetically sweet. He can easily be my favorite character in the entire movie. 4. The amount of themes that are related to both loneliness and self-esteem are astounding. When you focus on Elio's character arc, all he wanted was to feel validated by someone who completely understands him, like Glorden for instance. I just like it when movies like this are not afraid to take multiple steps to commit on loneliness that the audience can not just understand, but to relate to, including me. 5. As expected, the voice acting is well done. The kid who voiced the title character Elio, named Yones Kibreb, is exceptional. It sounds like he seems invested in playing the role, and his performance throughout the entire movie really shows. In addition, Zoe Saldana and Brad Garrett both did good jobs voicing Olga Solis and Lord Grigan respectively. 6. The humor is not too shabby. Yeah, the humor can be a little quirky, but on its own, some of the humor can be lighthearted and borderline unique at best. 7. The backgrounds look undeniably amazing, especially the look of the Communiverse. With how expressive, vibrant, and glowing the Communiverse looks, you will certainly be amazed on the edge of your seat when you watch it for the first time. 8. Spectacular music score by Rob Simonson. What makes Rob Simonson's music score sound better than it has any right to be is because it sounds electrifying, bubbly, and futuristic inspired. As a result, it fits the intergalactic theme and setting perfectly. 9. The dynamic between Elio and Glorden is heartwarming and fun to watch. They have multiple moments of their friendship being beautifully wholesome here and there. But the main highlight of their friendship, in my opinion, is the scene where Elio and Glorden have a conversation with each other. After Elio explains everything about his experience of being lonely, Glorden just goes out there being Glorden by being there for him. That right there is what real friendship should be. Being there for someone, no matter what happens. 10th, last but not least, the opening title has a fair share of interesting shots, like some planets of the solar system such as Saturn or Jupiter, while Voyager 1 floats slowly. It's like I am watching a solar system documentary at a highest rated science museum, and that is a compliment. Although this movie is great in my opinion, I only have one nitpick with it. While I do appreciate most of the characters from this movie, Bryce and Caleb feel like generic bullies with how they try to act tough against Elio, all because he has a special interest in space and aliens. Even if that is the point of the first act of the movie, that still doesn't stop me from calling them generic. But okay. Overall, Elio is unsurprisingly great. The concept sounds nice, the animation looks great as always, the characters are enjoyable, and it does a wonderful job of showing a little commentary of what it is like experiencing loneliness with the title character. In a sea of both live action remakes and random sequels, It is refreshing to see big film studios release a few original movies at a matter of time, even if it's animated or if it does not make a big profit for them. If you have a special interest in science fiction, which also happens to have a major soft spot for art, then I recommend you give Elio a watch. It really deserves your attention and appreciation. In conclusion, I don't want to disrespect the people who like the live action How to Train Your Dragon remake, but the fact that the live action Dragons remake made more money than Elio is beyond me. I give Elio an 8.9 out of 10. Thanks for watching my review on Disney Pixar's Elio. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.